Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with Almighty Patriot, which lately got changed and it got buffed a bit. But we are going to have a discussion about this. Look, the tank is faster in front, the tank is faster backwards, the tank is turning faster, better dispersion on the turning, right? Dispersion overall of the reticle and aiming time. Everything is looking fine, but I can tell you the reason why some people did not enjoy this tank, and there is two parts of this. Part number one is alpha damage. It's kind of low. Why would you play with a Patriot whenever you can play with a T832, you know? In a way, this is the case. And the second part of all of this, how I can counter this argument in a way, that this alpha damage is allowing this tank to be very, very profitable. Because the standard ammunition of this vehicle is dirt cheap. It is very, very, very cheap, and you can slap the living crap out of the enemies just because of this. You are missing the shot. Who cares? 5 seconds. I can shoot again, right? And I don't really think the speed was the problem of this tank. I don't really think this tank had many problems to begin with. But Wargaming made a decision to pretty much touch the things which are not so important on the tank. At least this is my thinking process, right? Do I think tank is better than it was before? Absolutely, 100% better, right? Do I think this is a game changer for this vehicle and this tank became the best tank in the world of tanks and there is nothing else to look for whenever there is Almighty Patriot? No. I do not really think so. I would love to say so, but it's not the case. Do I like this tank? Oh yes, fellas, I do. I appreciate this vehicle and I'm having a great time while playing with this tank. Believe me, I do. And I believe we are going to make this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tank work today. Meanwhile, we have Mr. Love. Love made a mistake. He decided to be aggressive. He is not top dog in the field. He is trying to, I do not know what he is trying to do. Maybe retreat, maybe move in front, maybe retreat, maybe move a bit in front. But in the end of the day, he ended up in the garage. Now, pay attention to what we are doing here. We are playing in the best environment for this tank. We are playing hold down. What hold down play means for Patriot, we are farming for days. Good luck penetrating us whenever you are lower tier tank. Good luck aiming for that cupola. Obviously, if we are talking about the tier 10s would simply load the gold and shred us in the face. But ha, joke's on you, we are not playing against the tier 10s at this point, right? And since we are not playing against the tier 10s, we can be significantly more aggressive and we can show significantly more dominance against enemies as well. Now we have other thing. This is a perfect highlight that whenever you are getting out of your comfort zone with this tank, which would be obviously you are not playing hold down anymore, the situation is looking a bit different and the situation is looking a bit more sad, if I can say so, right? Because the whole armor of this vehicle is far away from being ideal and it is far away from being perfect. But that's also fine, you know, I don't see the problems whatsoever about this. I truly do not see problems about this. It's okay, we are trying to dodge the shells by the double penetrator, right? I do not really want to get penetrated by him. And in the same time, we are just annoying this Polish tier 8 premium tank as well. Luckily, we lit him on fire, which is very, very good. And we can make some more pressure for him. And he doesn't feel great, I can promise you that. Now, once again, alpha damage, alpha damage, alpha damage, alpha damage. You tell me, fellas, in the comment section down below. This is like a blessing and a curse in the same time. Because right here we are shooting like crazy mother truckers. We are tuk 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 tuk, shooting all the time. Tuk 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 tuk. And from all this shooting we have 4.4 thousand damage and quite a bit of assisting damage. Now you tell me, is it the well-deserved result or not so much? This is the question, right? Meanwhile, we rigged Brother in Arms and I have a feeling this is a game over for this battle already. Don't get me wrong, I am very, very happy with this result, but would I do more with T32? That is the question. That is the question. Maybe not. Who knows? Anyways, let's try to reach remaining meat of this game. Hopefully we can have a good angle for this chair footer and this Leo. Although there is a humongous chance that we are not going to get any more use from all of this, but we'll see. Obviously, time will show absolutely everything. They're getting flanked by our forces as well. There is a Panther, there is a Leopard, and oh boy, it doesn't look great for enemy team, does it? In fact, I want to believe in the best case scenario that we are going to get, well, maximum 2 more shots if we are lucky. This is how am I looking into all of this. Okay, Leopard eliminated our tier 7, that's okay, and now straight forward to meet the Mr. Leopard. Leopard, come on, just peek to hit me. No, unfortunately it's not the case, and I have a feeling that he is running towards our Panther, which would be actually quite a decent decision if he made this decision. Yeah, he's going for it. Okay, so in this situation, this is as much as we are going to get, and once again, no complaints from my side. I think we did our job properly. Okay, fellas, we came back with a Rigged Brother-in-Arms and with Ace Wanker, which is all the time very much appreciated. Thanks, mate. Have a good one. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. He left me. He used me and he left me. 4.3 thousand damage, 1.1 thousand assisting damage, solid Ace, high caliber Rigged Brother-in-Arms, what I like and what I appreciate, 1.6 base experience as well. And this is where the beautiful profits comes from. Look, you are shooting with this tank like crazy mother trucker. You know, we fired like 24 times, and by the way, we hit all of them. Quite interesting one. And we made 176,000 credits. Obviously, we have battle payments on. Without battle payments, it would be still solid 130,000 or something. So that is not bad whatsoever. Now, what I said that the standard ammunition on this tank is dirt cheap, and it is 255 coins or silver, or however you would call this. As an example, let's compare it to the other tank which got buffed lately, and that is Liberty. And if I remember this correctly, Liberty ammunition should be from 800 to 1,000, my prediction. Yeah, look, 1,000 per shot. Meanwhile, Patriot is doing a bit less damage, but it is so much cheaper. This is the good thing to make a lot of credits with this tank, and I think it is important to highlight it. Anyways, let's go for round number 2. Okay, fellas, round number 2, Oyster Bay Standard Battle. Now, I know for a fact that something changed on this map, and I have no clue what. Honestly, I think I'm playing this this map very first time after rework, so let's try to explore and let's see what do we have. But before this, I really need to highlight one thing. It is a tier 10 matchmaking. I'm playing with a tank which is throwing darts. Yeah, this is far away from being ideal, and this is far away from being awesome, but that's okay. This is the World of Tanks matchmaking. I do not know how about you, but I would be super happy to see that World of Tanks is get rid of the +2 matchmaking, and we have actually decent like +1, -1. I think that would be awesome. So the bottom tier in the game would not feel like a meatballs, if you know what I mean. But that's only me. Anyways, we are in position in a way. We are just chilling and waiting until enemies will try to make a bit of pressure here. Okay. So what do we have? Enemies have hold down play over there. I have hold down play over there. How to make pressure? Can we make pressure to begin with? There is plenty of the triangles. I do not really think we can get involved here by any shape or any form, honestly. In this situation, I am looking at this as a patience game. We are just being patient and we are not making pressure. Meanwhile, our Tian Hash is thinking differently. Okay, imagine that, fellas. I am this almighty Tian Hash. TNH is going through the middle and TNH is saying, oh boy, I am going to be successful here around the corner. Kaboom, one first shot bounced, the second shot hit, and what would happen for me if I would be TNH? Well, not only if I would be open for the side over there, but all of those guys could get very, very angry and they could make pressure here. And what kind of situation do we have? Well, fellas, I believe that TNH isn't enjoying himself anymore. I think he is. Ay, ay, ay. Ooh. What we figured it out? Wait a second. Did they change this a bit? We figured it out that I would do better if I would make pressure. Listen, I cannot really remember this, but was it open before? Like this? Maybe it was. Maybe I just simply did not notice that. Okay, fine, fair enough. Let's pretend it never happened. I do not need those hit points anyways. So what we are going to do, we are going to go back for a bit of the safer defense parameter. Yeah, this is the situation where I feel like Patriot is truly stinking. Obviously, we can put the blame on me 100%. I'm not playing this game well, right? We can put the blame on the map that it is, I don't know, whatever, new map or something like this. Or matchmaking, whatever, you know, you can blame many things. But what is the most important thing for us? The most important thing for us is to take our nuts in the hand and just make it work no matter what. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's +2 matchmaking. Yes, this is far away from being awesome map. Doesn't matter. Forget it and just make it work. Just make it work, fellas. Okay. Ooh. Come on, just push through the open field. Enemies are not pushing. I do not really like the situation, but I do not really think I can do something about it. And here you go. He made a decision to go in. Now, we are going to use Oyopterai. How am I spotted? Manticore? You naughty piglet. I think that is a Manticore who spotted me. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, I'm trying to escape from this before it's too late. And let's try to punish the same T30 who was punishing us before. I'm not entirely sure did I hit him or not, but it's okay. Listen, next guy, Manticore. You beautiful, magnificent bastard. How are you doing here? Our goal in this situation is just to protect our base, right? We are paying attention what is happening, and we are trying to slap every and each mother trucker who is trying to get involved. Although not everything is so simple. What do you mean, skill? It's not so simple. Once again, I am a bottom tier, and I can see what is happening. Enemies are making pressure like this. Enemies are making pressure like this. That's rough. But you know what? We will beat it. We will beat it, fellas. That's what we are going to do. How about this? Okay. The biggest problem in this situation, I would say, isn't that phase. I would say the biggest problem of this game is Leopard. Yeah, and as you can see, Leopard is sniping from the middle over there. Very hard game. Do not know what to do. Do not know what to do, fellas. Okay, wait for it. We are okay. We are feeling fine. And you know what? I am feeling actually pretty good that we have a game like this for a showcase, right? Skill, why would you feel good for not having the greatest game? Listen, to show that it's not so simple and it is so much more into all of this, it is not a bad thing. In fact, I would say it is actually a good thing that a game like this happened. That's okay. That is okay. Okay, we are hitting a Starva, that's fine. Can we eliminate Mr. Borat? I'm trying to, but unfortunately I cannot. And now I am going straight into the garage. I really doubt I can survive this. Yeah, it's game over. But I have done a couple of shots. And you know what? I'm proud of every and each shot here. I messed up. I made a mistake over there. I did not expect that I can get farmed from here, but probably it is very, very big possibility, right? So that was stupidity from my side. And in the same time, enemy simply played better. GG. What can we do? Okay, fellas, we are back after the game. The first battle was absolutely amazing. The second game was trash, but I would not call it the tank fault. I would accept my responsibility for being silly goose. All in all, even with this Kaku result, we are 5th by experience and we are 8th by the damage or 7th by the damage. Yeah, no bueno. And we made 26,000 credits. Not good. We can play better. Let's go for a third one. Okay, fellas. For third game, Erlenberg Assault Battle. So we need to take their base. Now we need to figure out how we can make pressure. Now, please pay attention at the matchmaking. What do we have? We do not have heavy tanks. In fact, I'm only one heavy in our team and enemies have Caliban. What is the chance that Caliban will go into the heavy line and brawl there? I would say the chance is very, very little, close to none. So, what am I thinking? I am thinking how I could approach enemies without getting punished for my stupidity and for my aggression. Meanwhile, we have Turtle who is going through the middle of the field. That's okay. How we can do this? I don't think we are going to see anyone in the city, honestly. I truly do not think we will see anyone in this city. What is the correct decision? Let's try to figure out. Let's sniff out the things for a first minute. And after that, whenever we will... Oopsie, mi scusi, thank you very much. And after that, whenever we will figure out the things, in fact, I think I figured out the things already, we are going to go like so. We are going to cross like this, and we will try to say hello for Mr. Turtle sideways. That's the plan, that's the hope, that's the dream. How risky is that? It is pretty risky. It is pretty risky, I'm going for it. I think this is the correct way to play this game. I truly do not know how the game would go if I would be passive, right? Because, once again, we are trying to take the base, and good luck doing that if you are going to snipe from the red line for a whole game, right? Now, let's check this corner. There is none. Like I said, the matchmaking is just showing that there isn't anyone to shoot in the city, right? There is no city. There is no heavy tanks, and no heavy tanks means it is a bit different performance and different situation. Yes, you have seen this correctly. The Mr. Turtle has a cupola, and what that means, whenever we have great rate of fire, we are going to slap the living crap out of him. I know the Turtle is thinking he is the most powerful tank in the game. I understand this, I get it, I've seen it all, but we are going to slap him. Now, I will wait for some time, and after that we are going to peek sideways once again. I know that Turtle can penetrate me in the turret, right? That is a bit of the problem, but that's okay. Not much what I can change about this. Once again, he can just simply slap me. Good, he's down to fartable. Now he's going to be significantly more afraid. At least he should be if he is smart. At least he should be if he is smart. He just fired and he's going straight to the garage. Excellent. So Turtle is down. What to do next? How to make pressure whenever you do not really have the armor of the hull? How to be aggressive in this way? How to be aggressive? I'm trying to figure out, fellas. I am just having conversation with my brain, and my brain is saying, this is exactly what is happening. My brain is saying, wait a second, you are playing Patriot and there is no heavy tanks to fight in the heavy line, so what are you going to do? This is what my brain is saying currently. Okay, listen, they have plenty of their sniper schnitzels here in the back, which is kind of sad thing, but there is nothing what we can change about this. All we can do is we can have the side angle on every and each gentleman who is sitting over there. That's all we can do, and that's all we are doing. Obviously, there is option of the blind shots. I get it, I understand it, but yeah, not much what we can change there. Now, I believe you can see everything very, very well. The turtle penetrated us in the face without bigger, well, not really in the face, in the cupolas without bigger problems whatsoever. Borat is punishing us as well if we are just looking for a mild second to the other side as well, right? So I need to face directly to the enemies to have some sort of armor, and that is okay. That is okay. I must admit that there was a time when I used to love Patriot. I truly did. Patriot was something something awesome to me. I saw Patriot and I said, what a beautiful tank. I do not know what changed for me in my head. I understand the best things of this tank, that it is a credit making, right? Credit making is always nice, it's always very much appreciated, and it is all the time glorious. But it doesn't change the fact that this alpha damages is just simply lackluster, to say that the least. That's the thing. And I can make this tank work. It's not like skill. You don't like the tank because you cannot make it work. I can make it work, but for some reason I just simply think there is better tanks. I just don't see the point why would you play with a Patriot whenever there is tanks like T832 or the same T32, right? If you want some budget tank, such as not for credit making. This is the biggest thing which is happening in my head at this point. Anyways, how we can approach the enemies in this situation. The time is running low. And honestly, I need to figure out how to make pressure for them. And it's very hard. It is very, 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 very hard. To go like this, it's literally game over for us. I cannot make pressure this way. It would end up very, very badly. And they have plenty of this triangles, plenty of the bushwankers. They can be here, they can be here. It's just hard game. It is just a hard game. Let's see. T54. My mission is to go for this guy and start slapping him. This is my mission. Can we do this successfully? Well, time will show absolutely everything. Now, I'm playing hold down. Am I 100% safe? No. I would love to say yes, I am, but unfortunately I am not. I'm trying to track him. Unfortunately, I failed doing so, but that's fine. Now we know that Esterva is sitting somewhere here in the back. What Esterva means for us, not only Esterva, there is at least two guns who shot towards this direction. Now the main question is how we can get some sort of use. Okay, Lorraine isn't here anymore. Lore isn't here. I'm just letting our guys know. I really doubt he's sitting here at this point. Oh. But Shrek is. 5 to 7, we have 2 minutes. One of those games, fellas. One of those games. I am truly thinking how to make it work and how to make a bit of pressure and how to overall be successful in this game, but this is a true struggle. I am looking at this and I am struggling quite a bit here. If I would play, let's say, other tank like Liberty, which we lately checked out, or the Turtle, would we have better situation or better performance? Maybe. Maybe, fellas. Who knows? But for now, that's what we have. 1 minute 30. Okay, let's talk our options in this situation. Skill, what will happen if you will make pressure in front? I die. Skill, if you go like this, I die. Skill, can you go to other side? I can't. Skill, if you will push in front, I die. So yeah, in this kind of situation, this is kind of game over for us, right? And I would love to say, oh yeah, so there is plenty of the different choices which we currently have and we can approach enemies. No, we cannot. We can hold this position and we can try to get as much use as we physically and possibly can while trying to snipe them, right? This is exactly what is happening, and this is what I am looking for, and this is what we are doing overall. Yeah, that's okay. I was quite greedy to try to farm guys in the relatively open field, but that is okay. This is as much as we are going to get in this game. Let's teleport to the scoreboard and let's see what do we have. Okay, fellas, what do we have? 2.8 thousand damage, 600 assisting damage. Not horrible. We cannot say it was horrible and it was unplayable or something. No, it wasn't. Plus, on top of that, we made 75,000 credits, which is very, very nice. So, after 3 games, our performance is 2.7 thousand damage and 600 assisting damage. 2 games we are okay, 1 game was brutal, but it happens. What can you do? Sometimes the game is just hard, and sometimes the game is just not giving it to us, right? Plus on top of that, 33% win ratio. So let's talk the facts. What do I think? Does the Patriot became extremely overpowered, broken, and the best tank in the world of tanks? I don't think so. I honestly don't. In fact, I would go as far as to say Liberty, in my opinion, after this patch is better than Patriot. At least that's what I think, because Liberty weakness was the gun, and Liberty weakness is fixed. Patriot, it's not a bad tank. I think it is average vehicle, and I don't really think this tank changed to that level that I am going to rate this tank good, or I am going to praise this vehicle out of nothing. I don't think anything changed that much, but that's only me. Feel free to leave your comment down below. What do you think about it? And maybe I am wrong. Maybe this tank is a beast, and this 240 alpha damage is absolutely glorious. Let me know. And for now, thank you very much for watching, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.